Well, it's Monday, you know what that means. Recycling time. It's a really wet one. Start to rain. Not as many with it being cold. Cans and bottles. Certainly don't want to get come to the gardens. It's hugely bad. Just a 4. Look, all done. So as you'll see, Monday's gaming began on blind Postman as we're finishing off the console version. And one of the things that we do like to highlight with games is any that says thanks for playing. Well, basically thanks for taking the time, and this one does that. Thanks for playing with the base game. So we went just a little further than the last unlock, which is to do level 37 in 18 or less seconds. It does take a few goes, but we did do it. I think it is one of those games where you do have to play all 50 levels on the game, which is about time you got achievements for all, all the levels on a game. But as you can see, nice work, all achievements unlocked in this game. So that's blind Postman done to start the week. We've had the home, we've had the away, and this is the alternate, one that was an instant buy, which we'll go into in a minute. Is classically pink but not bright, so it's the sort of shade that it will get noticed when we are playing in it and out and about. With a new sponsor, the Open Exchange, this will be the only shirt we'll have the sponsor on, because it's a bit pointless going and getting it put on home and away. It then may peel off in the future in the wash. One of the main reasons for getting this shirt is because it is a charity shirt for supporting cancer research, which I've supported on and off through donations over the years, so it wasn't instant buying that. So a bit of more Wigan news, in the season ticket that came last week with the wrong name on, we've now got the right name so we can show it. Obviously we'll block the details because we don't want anyone thinking the seat number, but yep, season ticket and the alternative shirt. Well, it does seem to be the recent tradition with a new contestant where, well, as you can see there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 instances since the last record. New 2 contestants at a full round up to 1948, so the goal of reaching me birthday in 1987 isn't too far away. 671k overall, 466 for the days, so I'd say about a month or so. Just over off for 500 days. 18-19 we're up to as the 14 rounders. And we're already up to 11,000 for the month, and we're only, well, 5 or 6 days in. And 50,000 for the year itself, which puts in perspective 2 things. One, we're a 9th of the way to matching last year, but we're also well over what looks like half, well, a third-ish to match in 2020 in less time. But the main record, 1948. So continuing the gaming for the week, it's the last rolling hero. We did hope to do the Olympics game that we bought on sale last night, but for some reason it did install overnight. It's quite a big file, so this one was planned for maybe later in the week, so we're going to have a look at it now. Thursday night into Friday, and as any regular viewers will know, Thursday night it's usually when Liverpool seems to be playing recently, so we did the Liverpool puzzle. It is looking really good at the moment. Tonight we tackled filling that gap in. All that bit was filled in. That bit was finished. Still a few gaps there on that badge, but the cop one, all done. This one's been started to be built, so it's nearly finished there. Finished the old vintage one, as you can see here. So really all that's really left is a few pieces there in the gaps. That one to be finished. This fairly big section here on the bottom. We've had a one away trip at Warrington. Here's the first official one. We'll have to OKR, which starts at the Robin Park Arena. We'll beat the W next Friday for the season opener at home. But today, OKR away. Well, new season, new badge for KR, not that you can really see it on the side of the stadium up there. You can't. But OKR away, what's now called Sewell Group Craven Park. And let's hope there's a little better than the last one in 2019, where, let's be honest, I went home a little upset, and that was nothing to do with the result, because it was a win, it was just not a good day. Well, we're a long way from home, to put it bluntly. This is the furthest we've been away from home since, I think, last time we came in 2019, 100 mile plus. I've done that for a long time. But we're here for Old Kingston Rovers against Wigan. As you can see from distance over there, it to Group Craven Park, a ground that I think we've been to in 5 different names in the last 6-7 years, but it's always nice to get a new name. So 473 overall, 430 for Wigan. You see the new Craven Street development here in the distance. About food and drink. Not one of, not one of them type of people. You come to the game, you watch it, you go home, my sort of thing. 21st against KR, 13 wins, 6 losses and a 1 draw. However, it is 3 losing streak. It is a 3-game losing streak, virtual and non-virtual. It's the 12th Super League season all in, starting from 2011 as the season ticket holder. It's, well, a quest, I'd say, for consecutive wins based on the streak after Warrington a couple of weeks back. It is the first KR away since 2019, which was not a nice day. Let's not go into that. It's the second sporting attendance of the year. So, KR Wigan. It's a bit of a cold one. It starts at 8 o'clock. So, our time at Seal Group Craven Park. It's Robins 4, Warriors 18. So far so good. We're actually winning at half time, 2 games in a row. That's a mid-set for a while. So, all good so far. Well, there you go, full time. Robins 10, Wigan 24. Perfect start to the year, 2 wins that we've been to, 1 league, 1 friendly of course. But it also means that a nice 2.5-hour trip home can be nice and celebratory. OKR does have positive memories once again. A countdown weekly update that has been done on a Saturday, because earlier in the video as you'll see on Friday was pretty much focused on the rugby league trip. We're up to 131s, second day of that. We did, as you can see there, did a full final round today for the first time under the 130 barrier, which meant it was a new record of 1952. Camera doesn't seem to want to focus with the black, but 1952 anyway. So a 50 up based on last week. 9449 is the weekly total. It is a way off the ultimate total, but it's going to take a minor miracle to beat that, because it was 4 records out of 5 days in a week. Over the 50,000 mark for the year itself. 17,000 curry for this month. And we're coming up to 470 days next week, with 700,000 well in sight. Well, as you can see on the last round hero, which in the bottom corner as you can see, nice work, all achievements unlocked. Finally completed. We did complete the game. However, the problem was I rushed through the levels the other day on Friday to try and get something done before I went out, and realised that there was an unlock for getting 2,000 points before completing the end of the game. I ended up a couple 100 short, so we had to redo it. As you can see, got to 2,000.